morning. It's early. It's 5 AM in fact. The car's loaded. Can mean only one thing. We're going fishing. Where are we going? We're going on a road trip down to the legendary Linear Fisheries. Never been before. Can't wait to get started. So we're about 2.5 hour drive. Let's hope it's worth it. So I've been here now for a couple of 3 hours. I've chosen to go on Brasenose 1. When I got here, spoke to the bailiffs. Brasenose 1 and Brasenose 2 both fishing really well at the minute, so I thought that's my best chance of a bite. Got down here, done a quick couple of laps. To be honest, it's a lot busier than what I thought it was going to be. There weren't that many swims free, but I found a nice swim that I'm really happy with, sort of just on the edge of the back of the wind. The wind is going to swing around tomorrow, so I will actually be completely on the back of the wind tomorrow. There's going to be a strong southerly wind, so hopefully I'll be okay with that. Been quite a few fish out recently, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Now for this session, because it's winter and it's cold, I'm going for small baits and small baits only. So in this bucket I've got a beautiful mix of crumbed up synergy, maize and hemp. Nothing fancy, just loads of little different bits and pieces in there. That's going to make a nice carpet on the bottom, and the smell is absolutely amazing. No carp could resist that. So we're just coming to darkness now. It's about 5:45 in the evening. It's pitch black. The temperature has definitely dropped. It's only been about 3-4 degrees at best today during the day. It is supposed to get down to -2 tonight. The lake's absolutely rammed. Can't believe it. 5th of January I think it is. The lake's absolutely rammed. Don't know why. One of those things. I suppose it's just what Linear's like. I assume. Only been one fish out that I know of at the whole entire lake today, and it was two pegs down to my right hand side, which is actually quite a good sign, because me, him and the person in between us are all in the main body of the middle of the lake, so that's a good sign that at least one person's had a fish. I think he's actually been here for a few days, and I think that's about his 11th fish in 3 nights, so good sign, pleased with that. Nothing for me yet, no bleeps, no liners, nothing really. The only noises my alarms are made is when the flipping swans have been coming in too close and clipping my lines, but still a long night. Apparently most bites have been coming during the evening and during the hours of darkness, so fingers crossed for a bite or two tonight. Let's see what happens. Good morning, and as you can probably gather, nothing to report from last night. No fish, no takes, no drop bites, nothing like that. All very, very quiet. It is, I don't know how well you can see it or not, I mean it's a beautiful crisp winter's morning. Everything's frozen solid, bivvies covered in ice, rods covered in ice. Luckily the lake is not covered in ice, so we're still in with a chance. Don't know how anybody else has got on. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun's only just come up, so I haven't had a chance to speak to anybody yet because nobody else seems to be up and about near me. So I'm going to crack the kettle on, wait for them to get up and see if anything else has happened. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so we're now 24 hours into the 48-hour session. and I've got more questions than I have answers, unfortunately. Just redone the rods, ready again for tonight. Weather's completely different today to what it was yesterday. Yesterday was a lot clearer, colder. Obviously last night was really cold, dropped to -3, and everything was, you know, frosty and frozen, pretty much solid apart from the lake this morning when I woke up. Today, more overcast. It's now started to rain. It's due to rain for the next sort of 4 or 5 hours, so I made sure I got the rods in nice and early. Nice bit of bait over the top as well. Like I said yesterday, I'm only fishing little bits and pieces, small, easy, digestible things for the fish to eat, and hopefully keep coming back for more. Tonight, it's going to stay above freezing. It's going to be about 3 degrees tonight. Rain should stop by about 6, but most importantly, the air pressure. Yesterday the air pressure was about 1022, I think, at the highest. Today it's only going to peak at 1008. So I'm hoping that drop in pressure, along with a bit of rain, a bit of oxygen in the water, hopefully might spur the fish to start feeding. We'll wait and see. Okay, so sadly at this point I had a few technical issues with my memory card, and sadly once I got home my SD card needed to be formatted, which meant that it erased all of the footage and photos that were on the card. Thankfully I managed to retrieve some bits and pieces off it, sadly not the video of the kraken fish I caught. I have got a couple of photos which I'm going to insert just here. Hopefully you can see them well enough. Again, they were really poor quality and I've had to edit them quite heavily to get them to some sort of standard, as little as it is. But it's kraken fish. Unfortunately the photos will not do it justice. It's a shame the video didn't come out, but hey ho, we still caught it, we still got evidence of it. Let's carry on with the film. Right, well, just finished sorting out and putting back that kraken 22-pound 1 ounce mirror. Had a little look back at the film. Hopefully it looks okay when you see it. I mean, it looks okay. It's been on off rain here all afternoon and the lens just kept steaming up. I kept wiping it, so we'll see. I think the video looks better than what the photos I tried to take after it looked like. But anyway, happy as Larry. It's the second night, early doors, still got all night to go. From what I've been told, there's been plenty of more fish coming out at night than during the day, so I've still got 3 rods bang on the money. Hopefully we can get a couple more tonight and try and film them and give us something else to show you and something else to talk about. Happy days. Well, it's definitely last knockings now, final morning. Up nice and early, crack of dawn, just to keep watching, keep seeing in case anything else shows. Just that one fish last night. Really expected more, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Rods are still out, everything else is packed away in the car, ready to go. I'm just sitting it out now until my time's up, and then I'll be hitting the road and going home. So you never know, we're still there, still could be time for one last dance. We'll wait and see. Well, as they say, that's all folks. My time's done, car's loaded, time to hit the road and make the way back home again. It's been a good trip. I've had one fish. I wish I've had more. Obviously we all want to catch as many as possible, and when you come to a place like Linear and fish Brasenose 1 or 2, especially with the number of fish it holds, you know, you're always confident of a few bites. But I've had one, so this video will definitely not be getting called the Brasenose blank or the blank at Brasenose. One fish, kraken fish, can't complain at that. Will I come back again? Definitely. Probably wait till it gets a bit warmer. And I'll give it a bit longer after a bank holiday, I think, really, so hopefully more people are at work and less people on the bank. But that's the way it goes. That's fishing. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.